Let it go. Hello, how y'all doing on this fabulous Soul Tuesday? All right, we call it Tussling Tuesday for a reason, y'all. I want to say hello to each and every one of you guys. This is ApostleEaly. I am so glad to be with you guys today in higher and better spirits, overcoming my trials and tribulations with victory. Yes, with a small morsel of a thank you, Jesus. Yes, Lord. That's what I say. I am glad to be here with you guys. My name is ApostleEaly. I am the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. And my beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition, ATRs, y'all know. And we want to say hello to each and every one of you guys, whether you're on TikTok, Instagram. All right, there you coming in with love. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I'm a Sagittarius. You starting off with all this loving on me. Y'all know it'll make me go to work. Come on here, somebody. We got Monique 444. And then we got Cancer in the house. And now we got Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, Capricorn. Hello, good evening to you, sweets. I appreciate y'all. I like how y'all enter into the building with loves and roses, throwing roses at me. Yes, that's that romance. That's what I'm talking about. Showing love. I love it too. Let me tell y'all something. I'm excited to be here with you guys. I said this and I'm going to say it again. God is so good all the time, and all the time God is good, and every time and everywhere God is good. Yes. If you trust in the Lord, He will give you the desires of your heart. Look at T. Carter, Scorpio. All right, she got peace, love, and blessing. As Al Green say, love, peace, and happiness. Then we got Mama Susan. All right, there, Gemini in the house. Oh, that good old loving. That's right. That's that old experience of love. Yes. All right, Sagittarius. All right, as you guys are posting your zodiac sign, I am truly happy. All right, oh yeah. Hey. I got my bees. Well, my Padrino has my other bees. They're being prepared for me, but these are blessed by Santero, my Oya bee. Yes, we are in the house. We are excited. We are, when I tell y'all excited, let me tell y'all something. I've been going through so many different things, and even though I go through stuff. All right, Pisces, Aries, thank you so much for joining us. Cancer, thank you. That's all. Come on, chime in there. That's what I'm talking about. If you guys have not joined my YouTube account, let me say this also to my Patreon family. Thank you so much. Riding with ApostleEaly, sticking with me. I appreciate you guys so much. Also, Instagram, YouTube, we appreciate you. Also, special shout out to Shadow of Wolves. We appreciate you, darling. And we'll be seeing her soon as well. Let me tell you guys, I told you guys also, I always teach about universal laws. And universal laws mean it is applicable to each and every person, whether you're in Voodoo, Santeria, Ifa, whether you're in Lukumi, whether you're in Christianity, whether you're a solitary witch, whether you don't go to church. You could be an atheist. These universal laws are applicable to each and every person. Whether you believe in them or not, they exist and they are operating as we speak. I want to say once again, thank you to each and every one of you guys that supported my ceremony of last Saturday. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very, very much. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't even gonna say that. When I tell you that God moved after certain people, let me tell you, I'm gonna get with it. I'm just excited. I don't know if Al Marie's on here, but she probably joined a little later. I got her bracelet done. I got some candle work done. I got some oils done. I got some Kimberly, Peoples, Pisces from North Carolina. Thank you so much, darling. You are constantly looking out, and that money blessing is working for you. Yes, it is. But also, let me tell y'all something. Even though she's utilizing the product, but also her giving heart. Let me tell y'all something. These are tools, and the more you expand on these tools, the more harvest you get. All right, there we got my Angie. All right, Sister Brickhouse is in the house. Sagittarius, fire in the house. Yes, baby. Thank you guys for following me. I appreciate that. Y'all know I like it. I'm a Sagittarian. I love the attention. Let's actions speak louder than words. Y'all know how I feel. My moon is in Aries and my rising sign is Pisces. So let's get some loving on the board. Are y'all excited to be here with me? Huh? Yes. I told y'all when I get into something, I'm all in. Now, we want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. And let me explain something. Hey, your rising sign is Pisces as well. All right now. That means you hell on wheels just like me. Some people talking I'm hell on wheels, off the wheels, on the side of the road, sidewalk. I'm just something else. So Welcome to the world. Yes. All right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's universal laws, guys. And let me tell you something. Everybody got potential, but everybody ain't gonna apply themselves. So we not gonna talk to these people that don't want to apply themselves, looking for something for nothing. All right, Taurus, come on in here. Come on in the room. All right. So we want to say, all right, Miss Tanya Cutler, good evening to you. Don't be telling me you missing me now. Don't be telling me that I'm a Sagittarius, make my nipple hot, dog. Don't do it, Miss Tanya. Don't make it, don't do it. Yes. I love Stevie Mees. Hey, how you doing, my friend? We appreciate you too. Guys, I'm here today to share some knowledge, wisdom, understanding. And guys, if you apply what I am sharing with you, life will get better. That's my gym now. Yeah, Miss Tanya, you know how I am. Come on now. I'm told you I'm ready for it today. Now, one of the things we want to talk about today, as we have said many oftentimes, that the joy of the Lord is our strength. And hey there, Cancer, what's up? That's what I'm talking about. Come through. When it comes down to spirituality, me personally, I do believe that it is a self journey. Hey, how you doing? Bar, I think that's Doc Bar. All right, hey there, how you doing? One of the things that I like to share with people, because a lot of times people get caught up in certain things and then they lose themselves. One of the things that I teach about, oh, we got a lot of Pisces in the house. Come on, Pisces. All right, my middle boy is a Pisces. Oh, he had such good news for me the other day. I was going through something, and let me tell you something about me as a father. I do not like to rain on my kids' parade. I am doing good. Actually, I am just, I don't know, I think it's a flu was going around, but we end up dealing with that, but we got over it, and I'm feeling so much better. I'm actually coughing very less now, and just on my way of, I've been feeling good since yesterday, but I really feel good today. I feel like myself. I feel sexy. I feel happy. I feel like I want to be touched. I don't mind being touched. I just feel like sharing knowledge. I'm happy. All right, Capricorn, come through now. All right. Your moon is also in Pisces? Oh, Lord. That's a whole lot of loving. That's mean you got to have a lot of strong boundaries. Ooh, you got work to do. Yeah. When you got that Pisces energy, we have to keep them boundaries up, because as my mom say, we a sucker for sad stories, boy. We love a good old romance. Yes. No matter if it lasts only 4 hours, it's a good romance. We'll ride with it. All right. Now, one of the reasons why I want to share this tonight, and y'all know that a lot of my motivation is because many of you guys have been emailing me and commenting up on my videos and sharing my videos, and people are getting a lot of help. And I try to teach fundamental teachings in order, no matter what you practice, where you at in your spiritual journey, that this stuff will actually help you if you are really trying to grow. Now, my teachings are not going to help you if you really looking for something for nothing. I just like to be upfront, straight up with people. If you're willing to do the work, if you're going to ask for stuff that you're going to really work with, if God bless you with something, you ain't going to turn this blessing to a cursing because you don't want to work it. You don't want to be attentive to it. You know how them people, they start a garden, and then after a while they realize all the work and they stop going because they're excited for the first 3 days or maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks. After a while, they're like, that's too much. No, when you get into your spiritual journey, be fully committed. Do not, let me tell y'all something. I done been a side piece before, so I understand. But a lot of time, people, even you can last long as a side piece as long as you remember you're a side piece. Some of y'all go trying to be a side dish, and you trying to become the main entree. No. In spiritual journey, if you're just going to get help or you're going to get support, make sure that you go and get that help and that support, and not be trying to do spiritual work for other people. Now, if you trying to do spiritual work for other people, you really need to be committed in your own personal journey before you try to help anybody else. I'm a firm believer in that. Okay, so we're gonna get with it tonight. Oh, here it is. Now, I actually wrote this down, so I don't really need my Bible. And I want to teach tonight. Too much water. Ha. I know that. All right. But you got to, when you have a lot of water element or any element, you have to work harder to make sure that you put certain boundaries up, especially water signs. If you got a lot of earth signs, you got to make sure. I told my water and my earth signs to do a lot of heavy cleansing. Get you a good cleanser. I have it on my website. I have a stronger cleansers, but those products are very, very good. And keeping yourself clean, especially my water signs and my earth sign. And then, even though I'm a fire sign, we still need to cleanse, but especially you receptive energy. You are, okay, I am an Aquarius. All right, this is going to be good for you. Now, we talking about as above, so below, which is Mars. This is my Aries energy, fire energy. Now, let me explain this to y'all. When I tell you my teachings work, if you just join us, you may not, you'll catch on a little later. But those that have been following me for longer than 2 hours or 2 days or 2 weeks, you will understand the consistency of my teaching is very pragmatic, it is very practical. And all right, Brother Johnny, thank you for joining us, Father of our church. And the reason why I teach it that way is because it does not matter what your particular tradition is. If you follow certain principles, you're going to be successful in your particular gift, in the measure of your particular faith, and in the purpose of where your ancestors have already called you into, okay? All right, Sister Jackie Power is in the house. Thank you so much for joining us. Boy, she puts the words. Let me tell y'all something. I brag on myself, but I'm also going to brag on my saints. When I tell you I got some cooking people in my church, and Sister Jackie is a part of another ministry, but she is so faithful to my ministry as well and supporting my ministry. Let me tell you, they throw down on Sunday for us. I'm not talking about some of y'all. I ain't talking about nobody making rice, Uncle Ben's rice. I'm talking about we got cooks. We got really, really, really good cooks in our church. And even our good cooks ain't better than we got a lot of people that can cook, and even those that are good, they just something else. So I just thank God for them. I want to say that. I just really enjoy all the different types of food. Actually, we had so much food, I didn't even really get to eat all of my food, but I did enjoy myself. Now, the reason why Apostle want to talk about this, because what I want you to understand is, I am not teaching you something that I do not utilize or apply. A lot of times, people are out here teaching things that they have heard or read from other people, but it is not something that it is applicable in their life. This is not, to me, this is not a true spiritual journey, because anything that I have on my website, I actually use in my spiritual work, in my conjure, in any type of the workings that I do. I utilize some of the same tools that I put out there as for you guys to utilize. And I think that the more that you practice what you preach, or you practice what you teach, the more effective your products will be, because you're actually utilizing them as the source of those products. So that is really, really, really important. Now, we're going to start here at St. John, the 15th chapter, verse 7. And if you just coming in, I would advise you to join my YouTube account as well as my Patreon as well. My YouTube is free. We are definitely going up in that. And my Patreon is only $5 a month. And eventually it is going to go up from that. But right now, we want to just give everybody the opportunity that is trying to actually learn. And some of y'all think y'all have mastered some of my videos, and I'm going to show you have not. Because if it was that simple, everybody would be doing it. Okay? So we want to talk about St. John 15, verse 7. And this is a very, very good scripture. And I'm going to explain why. St. John 15, verse 7. It says this: If ye abide in me, and my word abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. That's a period, right? Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because in every tradition, there are teachings. In every house, there are rules and regulations. So I looked up the word abide, and it simply means to accept or act in accordance with a rule, a decision, or recommendation. When you abide in Him, Him means your energy. Abide in Him means your particular gift. Abide in Him means in your particular lane. Abide in Him means particularly in your accordance to your house. If you're a part of an elay, or you're a part of a church body, or you're part of a coven, or you're a part of any type of Masonic order or Eastern Star, when we are trying to grow in something, you got to understand a part of that growth is abiding. That means that you're not in and out of something. A lot of you guys want to grow and develop. If you take a plant or a tree and you plant it somewhere, and 3 days later you go and dig it up and put it somewhere else, and 3 days later you go and dig it up and put it somewhere else, it is going to die. It's going to die. A lot of you guys are not being properly taught, and they got you running everywhere something looks exciting or somebody sounds more profound or more powerful, or they're telling you that you can get there quicker and faster. A lot of you guys love to jump ship. I ain't talking to you anyway. I am talking to you guys that understand that my teachings work. If you abide in him, number one, then it said, in my words or my teachings abide in you. You shall ask what you will. The reason why I have such a high rate of manifestation is I abide in the teachings in which I was given. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? A lot of you guys struggle right now, whether it's in Ifa, whether it's in Voodoo, whether it's in Santeria, whether it's in Lakumi, whether it's in Hoodoo, whether it's in Christianity. You never get deep enough in your belief system to understand the teachings of Ifa, the teachings of Kabbalah, the teachings of Hoodoo, the actual teaching, and then the teachings of your elders. It is so important if you trying to grow and develop and you want to be strong and you want things to manifest. I'm not just out here got beads on. I've been studying about the Orishas, I used to call them the 7 African powers, the Loas. I've been in this since I've been a child, but more invested at the age of 13. Okay, I've been knee deep. I've been knee deep in Jesus for a very long time. Okay, so my thing is I have been studying and watching other elders, other practitioners practice the same teachings. So I'm not basing my teachings on my own premise and my own views. I'm also basing my teachings on the people that taught me and how I watched them manifest and how they utilize those teachings. That's why I know what I was taught was good. Y'all understand this? You got to be in this thing and learning the reason why you need to abide in teachings so you can be able to ask what you will of Oya, of Oshun, of Ezeli Frida, of Dambala, of Nana Baruku, Zarabanda, or any of the ATRs, any of them. How we go to our ancestors. Do you follow the teachings of the ancestor that you claim to be on your altar? Or are you doing what you want to do and then just putting them on your altar? A lot of us would go further and see more things move. In my book, in my world, I'm a fire sign. So I like stuff to happen instantaneously, if not yesterday. Okay? That's how I like it. But my point is, I understand growth. I also understand it is important. In order for me to follow my Madrina and my Padrino, I need to understand their teaching. And then I always call it the method behind the madness. A lot of times, if you don't get to understand your teacher, then it's hard to follow somebody you don't understand. The Bible says, in all your getting, get you some understanding. Why does ApostleEaly still do this? Now, let me explain something to you. Just because I done got initiated, I'm operating and learning and growing. A lot of this stuff I've been taught all through the years. Now I have access to certain tools that I did not have access because I was not initiated. I had access to other tools and other things that I was initiated in, but I did not have in this particular tradition. All right, Madam May Scorpio from Louisville, Kentucky, come through now. All right, I'm feeling love. Yes, sir. Why do I know my teachings work? Because the people that I learned from them utilize them in front of me. This is so important that you sit down and abide up under somebody where you are actually benefiting. All right, Mama Brooks, Capricorn. I was checking on your candle. I was checking on. All right, there. Hey, there from South Carolina. All right, there. Wishing bottle. All right, there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love a good wishing. Actually, sandalwood is very good for bringing wishes to pass. Huh? All right. So let me tell y'all something. The reason why I'm keep coming in. All right, there, Sagittarius from South Carolina. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Come through, y'all. Now, when it comes down to teaching, It is not just what you are listening to. It's about the teachings that you believe in. Because if you don't believe in certain teachings, you're not going to abide in those teachings. The Bible said that Satan did not abide in the truth. When you are trying to grow, you want to abide in those teachings. How can you authenticate what you have been taught, whether they work or not, if you have not continued to apply them? All right, Scorpio from Texas. All right, y'all better come through up in this live. Now, and thank you for the gifts. Now, when I tell you this, I said to abide means to accept, to act in accordance with a rule, decision, or recommendation. You got to be able to get into those teachings and start applying them. Now, let me break it down. What I'm saying. ApostleEaly does not church hop. ApostleEaly does not go from one practitioner to the next. All right there, Mama Kathy. Sagittarius in the house. Now, I believe in, only thing that I have when it comes to hopping is ho hop. Now, I have done that, but I stopped that since. But other than that, I don't believe in hopping from one situation to the next, okay? My name is not Peter the Rabbit, okay? A lot of you guys, you would not hop around from one practitioner to the next if you was following my teaching. I told you to watch a person's character. How do they resonate with you? A lot, just like watch the fruit that they bear. So when you get involved into that particular tradition or start working with that particular practitioner, you will understand his or her method to their madness. A lot of times we get excited because somebody, maybe they be talking about breaking curses. They might be talking about generational wealth. They may be talking about healing or something, talking about a need that you resonate with. That does not mean that is your teacher. And you cannot teach somebody except you've been sent. Everybody can't preach. Everybody can't teach. Because if you have not, you have to have something within self to be able to teach people. And you have to have a basis of experience. And I have taught many of you guys, if you've been watching many years, you would not be deceived. Huh? Let me tell you something as I've been teaching. God is not a liar. I'm going to say that again real slow. God is not a liar. I have based a lot of my victories on when the Spirit of the Lord has spoken. The first thing I say, no matter whether I see it, whether I understand it, I know that God is not a liar. If he said it, he'll bring it to pass. That's how. All right there, Sister Tree Rhonda Aries in the house. A lot of you guys are not abiding in my teaching or the teachings of the people that you're following. Because a lot of decisions you're making would not be made if you are abiding in those teachings. Another teaching that I teach people, understand self, understand your energy. You would know right now why you resonate with me. If you had enough understanding, of my teachings, you would understand. You would stop getting mad with people for being them, and you would also accept and love on yourself for being who you are and be thankful unto God. Because that's a part of my teaching. I also have taught you that a lot of your blessings are going to come from other people. So some of you guys, you know that you have bad mannerism when it comes, and bad social skills when it comes to other people, places and things. You got to work on that, baby, because a part of my teaching about prosperity and success is knowing how to treat people, doing unto others as others do unto you. Are you understanding? Now, I don't care if you're an E5. I don't care if you're in voodoo. I don't care if you're in Santeria. My teaching also, I told you guys, do not be doing stuff with ulterior motive. I've been saying that for years. You're going to do something, do it from the kindness of your heart. Let that energy go out from your heart. And so that energy will come back to you. People will give to you freely from their heart, just like you giving freely from yours. Y'all understanding me real good? This is why I'm telling you when it comes to magic. Come to spirituality. Your mindset. I told some of you, I said, listen, in order to work with ApostleEaly, I deal in truth. I deal in truth. In order to work the type of magic and the spirituality that I have, you got to be a person that's truthful to yourself. You ain't got to be perfect. You just need to be truthful. So therefore, when you hear certain words, you know how to make proper adjustments or corrections and make your life better because you done already been honest to yourself. People cannot offend you when you already know the truth about you. Somebody had the nerve to say ApostleEaly think he all of that. I said, that's a lie. I know I'm all of that. So I don't think. Come on here. The Bible says, think a man, so a man thinketh, so is he. So I'm already he. I'm not trying to become. I have already become. Huh? I thank God for the treasure that's on the inside of me. Are y'all understanding? See, you got to be able to understand why I teach the way I teach. And then I also, in my teaching, I still get up and go to work. A part of my teaching says that a man that don't work don't eat. I don't care if you're in voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, hoodoo. It don't matter. Energy out, energy in. Huh? And you have to apply yourself. You can't just be out here at the ocean talking about, okay, Oshun, I'm not Oshun, Yimmy Ya, bring me prosperity. Okay, baby. Well, you don't have to pray about something when you going out there making it happen. I'm going to say that again. I still got to pay my bills. A part of my teaching is very pragmatic. And that's why a lot of you guys, y'all want to be able to say, oh, let me get his prosperity oil and I'm hit the lot. Now, I don't have people utilize my information and they win lotto. But that's not a part of my teaching. I believe in chance. I really do. But I don't live my life off of chance. When luck moves in my behalf, it adds to what I've already worked for. So if I work for $100 and I get blessed with an extra 50, that means I got 150. But at the base, I got 100. So I don't live my life off of luck, but luck has been good to me. Do y'all hear me? So a lot of you guys, if you're going to follow me and you want to actually learn up under me, you got to understand my teaching and that my teachings work because I utilize them myself. I mind my own business. I'm going to say that again. Before I burn a candle or incense, I mind the business that pays me. That's a part of my teaching. A lot of you guys been following me and in my church. You do not abide in my teaching because your nose is in everybody's business. Huh? Your elbows, your ankles, your baby toe is in other people's business. A part of my peace comes to attending to the things that pay me. Attending to the things that have something to do with ApostleEaly. And let me tell y'all something. A part of my teaching is not ignoring opposition, but having a proactive approach to the things that people may try to do to you. Let me tell y'all something. I had a situation come up. I was so upset because I said, here we go again. But I was ready. So I had already did some paperwork and, getting stuff done. But not knowing that God had another plan. See, it doesn't mean that God would not come in and direct you and send you another direction. But it is also a part of my teaching as being a good steward over God's inheritance. Okay? Things that God have entrusted to you. You need to have a backup plan if something happens. And so I did have a backup plan, but God had a better plan. And I told y'all on yesterday when I burnt that white candle, Obatala came through. Let me tell y'all something. I can't tell you everything, but I tell you God has truly moved. And then I was sitting there, I said, God, because y'all know I've been spending money on my ceremony. Now, let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all do not know me, but I do not go to my mailbox because I got a lot of credit cards, so I always got mail. So today, I went to my mailbox. I was led to go to my mailbox. I do not go to my mailbox because I always say to myself, I'm not going to worry my mind about something I can't do nothing about. When I'm able to do something about what's in that mailbox, then I'll bring it in my house. I'm not bringing that frustration into my house. I'm not going to be walking by my countertop looking at that mail knowing that I owe them people. Come on here, somebody. I'm not frustrating myself like that. But I was led to go to the mailbox today. Actually opening up the mail. Only one. The first one that I pulled out two, but I opened the first one. I looked at it, and something spoke in my mind, said, it's a check in there. Y'all know I started ripping it open. When I opened it, oh my God, there was a check in there. A nice, healthy check in there. Come on here, somebody, huh? And the reason I say this, even though I apply myself, even though I get out here and I work, and I do the things I need to do, there's times that it's not enough. And when you serving El Shaddai, this is why you got to know so much about God. This is why I tell you guys, those that know their God shall do great and mighty exploit. You know your ancestors. If you know your Loas, your Nkisi, your Orishas, whoever spirit, whatever spirits that you're working with, that's working with you. I'm just say that. I'm going to say it that way. Because my teaching also says you do not pick spirits. Spirit pick you. Choose you. That's a part of my teaching. Because some of you guys still out here claiming spiritual like y'all claiming men and women that they be saying, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it. I never came in covenant with them. I never came in harmony with them. I never came in agreement. Some of y'all just like some of these credit people. Y'all are third party. Y'all are third party. I say, listen, I didn't sign no contract with you. Come on here, somebody. Y'all understand what I'm saying? This is why my teachings work. If you really apply, and another thing, I'm telling some of you right now, you could change your world by learning how to serve. Serving people that will serve you back. One thing I love about Minister Mario, yes, he is loyal, but Mr. Mario, he's a ride or die, whether he feel good or not. See, them type of people, when you pour energy in them, that energy come back. Some of y'all need to find people that know they are ride or die. You don't need 10. You just need 1 or 2. The Bible says, well, 2 or 3 are gathered. Let me tell you, a 3 core is not easily broken. Some of y'all think y'all need a bunch of people. You can build a multi-million or billion business if you just got a core. If you just got a squad that gonna ride, they gonna invest, you ain't got to beg them. Apostle, what is it that you trying to do? I'm gonna make the necessary sacrifices. When you got that kind of team, you got them kind of people that you ain't got to constantly run a campaign to get them to do right, the sky's the limit. St. John 8 chapter 3 verse 31. It said, then Jesus said to those Jews which believed on him, if you continue in my word, then ye shall be my disciple indeed. Disciple means learner. Let me say this again. In St. John 15 and 7, it said, if you abide. And here in St. John 8:31, it says, if you continue. A lot of you guys, you start out well. You start burning your candles 1 week. You do it for 2 weeks, then you stop. Huh? Just like you got married, you was loving on him, loving on her, then you stop. You started going to church, you started doing in the church, then you stop. You started doing your meditation for a couple weeks, then you stop. You started on your diet and you were doing good, you lost a couple pounds, then you stop. You see the trend that I'm going? In these ATRs, unless you will continue in the teaching, you're never going to see the full benefit or the full impact. Even on a job, you have to continue long enough in order to be fully vested on a job to get a retirement from that particular job or company. Y'all understand? A lot of you guys ain't going to get, just like you didn't work nowhere long and you ain't going to get no retirement because you ain't been consistent in nothing. The same thing when it comes to the Loas. The same thing when it comes to the Rishas. Why would they give you all of their mysteries and you only been there for 3 hours? You only been there for 3 weeks. Why would they give you those type of mysteries when they do not see you faithful on nothing? You ain't faithful to McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Subway. You ain't faithful to none of them. But you want stocks. I want y'all to understand that's a part of my teaching. I teach people how to build trust by being faithful, how being consistent, not always looking for the grass is green on the other side. What you mean, Apostle? What I mean by that, sir and ma'am, you might find, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you might run across a man or woman, gay, straight or bi, and find out that somebody else that you find more, that is more attractive than your mate, more finer than your mate, but you are committed and you are content. See, some of y'all still looking for something stronger, something more louder or whatever. Some of hell, I don't know what some of y'all looking for. But you're constantly out here looking for what you call better, what you call going somewhere. And then you show people that you are not there for them. That is a part of my teaching. That's right. Only been there for 3 hours. And they want their research to reveal all their mysteries. It's asinine. But people out here believe that. So, a part of my teaching is to show my godmother and my godfather how faithful I can be, how I can digest their teachings. When they ask me questions, how to make things easier for them. Because let me tell y'all something. When you serve well, they will bless you. See, some of y'all don't know how to get blessings out of your elay, out of your church, out of your relationship. When you serve somebody, when you honor them and you serve them, if they got any kind of heart, when you do good to people, if they got any kind of heart, they're going to bless you. How can you deny the goodness of the Lord that's coming from me, huh? I tell them all the time, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good in my life. Come on here, somebody, huh? That's a part of my teaching. Most of them do not know what or who they are searching from henceforth. They will be always. Exactly. I agree with that, Madame May. The reason, let me tell y'all something. A part of my teaching is taking out time to find self. And then when you find self, and then when you connect to other people, then a part of my teaching is teaching about servitude. I don't care how great you think you are. I don't care how powerful you think you are. A part of universal teaching is serving, and serving well. And let me tell you, when you serve people, you're going to always be on God's mind when you're serving him. You're going to always be on the Orisha's mind when you're serving them. You're going to always be on the Loa or the Nkisi or your elders or your Santos or your Mambos or your Hugans or your Bokor. I don't care if they do good. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to say this real clear. I don't care if your spiritualists do good or evil. I'm going to say that again. It doesn't matter if they are good or evil. The Bible says even an evil man know how to give good gifts to his children. That's what your Bible says. So don't tell me about what you think about them. Even somebody that practices evil, they are going to give good gifts to their children. Servitude. Let me tell you, all you got to discern is, it ain't your serving. Is make sure that you're giving on good ground. And if you were following my teaching, you would have taken out the time to pay attention to the people that you decide to serve under. Watch them. Watch their character. Watch what they're about. Watch how they conduct themselves with people that serve up under them. Also people that lead. Because that's also a part of character too. Because I want to know, if I decide to move on, will you allow me? Huh? Or you going to make it hard for me? Or you going to call me a traitor? Because just like it go on in the church, it go on in Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, and all these other ATR. You can't, if somebody, what happens when you cannot offer certain services to somebody in your church or somebody in your elay? Are you open enough bringing somebody in, or you're going to sit there and allow them to go without, or forcing their hand to go out and find out and get what they need? Are you understanding? Because let me tell you something. A part of my teaching is continual growth. Even as a leader, I am continuously expanding, especially for the fact that I am opening my church to other people that practice other traditions. Okay? And in order to be able to protect my flock effectively, I need to be advanced in a lot of different things. You can't say you're going to protect somebody and you don't have the proper tools. That don't work. Because that's, my teaching tells us what? Have your tools. Okay? So here we talked about continuation in the teaching. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now, they're saying, oh, Pastor Ely, I have visited your website. Yeah, one time. On my continuum. And let me explain something to you guys. If you are truly on your spiritual journey, you would know there is no expiration date on any of the teachings that I give, because they're universal. There's no such thing as expiration date on knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It has built-in preservation. Just because you don't understand the layers to the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding that is being shared does not mean that you have mastered the teaching that I have displayed. And I'm going to show you why you haven't, because I'm utilizing it right now. See, the Bible says, in all you're getting, get understanding. It's too many of you guys on these social media platforms. You out here trying to tell people about their Orishas, and you have not applied yourself. You have not got in deep in with any of those particular Orishas. You do not know any real extent of their powers or their ability, because the Orishas are cosmic energy, just like the Loas are cosmic energy. Just like, come on here, somebody. I'm burning the sandalwood right now. I know that's right. Get that wishing coming on here. I got some right over here on my shelf. I sent it out. That's that sandalwood right there. That's, you want something. I got some other stuff over there, but that's that sandalwood. So if you were following my teaching, you will have, I teach about having goals. I teach about bringing me something that you are going to actually do and apply yourself. Because I don't want to waste any more of my energy. This year I'm going to be 50 years old, y'all. A part of my teaching, teach about paying attention to your biological clock. Some of y'all, I've been saying this, I don't know where y'all getting the time from. I don't know what kind of clock y'all looking at. But I'm looking at you right now, baby. You ain't got that kind of time to be playing them kind of games. Let me tell you something. You ain't even got that kind of time to be having the attitude that y'all got. Some of y'all right now, you struggling so bad, you don't even have enough time to be talking about what you can't afford. What you can't afford is to go another month without a blessing on your life. Come on here, somebody. What you can't afford is to continue in your sickness. That's what you can't afford. You don't want to lose the quality of your life trying to save $1. I'm going to say that again. A part of my teaching, I believe that health is wealth. And some of y'all will rob, in order to have a car or a house, you will not invest in your personal health. That is not my teaching. I believe that this body is my Rolls Royce. I'm feeling on myself. This body is my Rolls Royce, and it is my responsibility to make sure it has what it needs. And if it gets sick or it gets tired, it is my job to give it what it needs to overcome with my immune system. You understand it? That is my first obligation, to take care of my temple. The Bible says if you destroy the temple, God will destroy you. In other words, your inner man will destroy you because you are not caring for it. So at night, I'll go look for another body. Come on here, somebody, huh? A part of my teaching is taking care of yourself. Huh? Some of y'all, the Bible says that wheresoever the sole of your foot should tread upon, God will give you that land. But some of y'all will never get the land because you ain't took care of your soul. Some of y'all need to find a nice Asian lady and get that husk off of your foot, so your sole of your foot can get to some of that good oil. Huh? Some of y'all need to take care of self. That is a part of my teaching. Sitting here and spending more money in things than spending in getting yourself right is not my teaching. I take care of my spirits. I take care of my body. I take care of my soul. Because guess what? Even if I don't have the money, my soul can make a manifestation. My spirit can make manifestation. Come on here, somebody. If I keep my soul and my spirit strong, Bible say, I wish above all that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prosper. That is Apostle Ely's teaching. I don't care if I practice voodoo, Ifa, Santeria, Lukumi. Those are my teachings. Some of y'all running around here talking about, oh, I want a man, I want a woman, gay, straight, or bi. Sir, ma'am, you don't want no man. If you wanted a man or woman, you would take care of yourself, because you wouldn't want your partner to have to deal with your sickness because you didn't want taking care of yourself. And guess what? Even if sickness was to come upon you, because you were already taking care of yourself, you would give your body a fighting chance, a survival rate. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Some of y'all right now, you getting involved, you drinking yourself crazy, knowing that's going to mess with your libido, whether you're a man or a woman. Huh? You're not going to want to be romantic because your body, your liver, your organs are a part of your magic. Your ashe, your chi. You're feeling yourself and feeling your confidence. This is a part of spirituality. This is my teaching. All right. All right. This is why I do what I do. And let me tell y'all something. This the kind of stuff that make you grow. This the kind of stuff make you endure hardness as a good soldier. This the kind of stuff that you see your desires upon your enemies. My teachings, this the kind of stuff that he who laugh first do not laugh last. A lot of people call themselves making fun of me and laughing at me, and I tell them, do not mock the prophet. Huh. Do not mock the prophet, because you're going to get mocked. You remember them children in the Bible that were mocking the prophet? And he cursed them, and them two she-bears came out there and got on that ice. Come on here, somebody, huh? See, when you are serving and you are obeying God and your ways are pleasing God, things begin to move. Favor begin to fall. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I told you all, if you apply the teachings that I give, if you don't ever let me burn a candle for you, if you don't ever let me do any work for you, if you don't ever let me do bracelets, whatever on my website, I got a lot of stuff on my website. If you never join my Patreon, if you just apply the wisdom that I teach, your life would be better. If you were applying my teaching, you would not have a problem being a giver, because you know it's more blessed to give than receive. You wouldn't be out here just talking about what you do, because some of y'all right now, you mad, but you're not mad at yourself. You mad at everybody else for acknowledging the behavior that you have displayed, but you're not mad with yourself for displaying the behavior. Ain't that something? Because you have not matured. You got older, but you ain't matured. Because a part of my teaching is acting in your growth. A part of my development. And T. Carter, thank you so much. That was such a beautiful text you sent me today. I appreciate that so very much, darling. When you are growing, y'all, you don't have to tell nobody. People gonna see it. When you are blossoming, as it talks about the lotus flower, when you start getting your petals and they start blossoming around your life, you ain't got to tell nobody. Your light gonna shine in areas that they wasn't shining that bright before. When it is time for you to be set upon the hill, you gonna be on there. Okay, a part of my teaching is learning how to support one another. And if you still self-hating, and still got issue with men, you're not abiding in my teaching. You still self-hating on women, you're not abiding my teaching, because I believe in masculine and feminine energy. I believe that those two are what I call God. That's what I call God. And God is a title. If you want me to do a reading for you guys, Cash App me $20. I have also incense on my website. If you want, but I do. If you want me to burn it in my cauldron, I have peace incense, guardian angel incense, High John the Conqueror. This is Tuesday, Mars energy. What kind of drive you have to continue? Oil of gladness, triple threat, protection, blockbuster, love incense, road opening, mental clarity, better business, healing, money, ancestor, and reversal. Let me explain something to you. If you are following my teaching, you know that you cannot lose in what you're giving. You're going to get that back and some. There's no amount of money or resources that you invest in Apostle Ely that is not going to come back, come upon you, because God said He's going to bless who blessed me. Just that simple. Alofi. The Mighty and Zombie, the El Shaddai, the Elohim, Yezerah, Tetragrammaton, Shikam Faras. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Show me what is going. Eba Sando Rabasai. Inediosai. Thank you. Ebando Rabasandediosai. I am stirred. If you want me to do reading for you, more than happy to do that for you. If you guys want me to burn incense, gonna do that for you as well. And if you guys have not joined my YouTube account, please do so. I don't know what you're waiting on. There's so much good information on my YouTube account. Let me tell y'all something. This is all this teaching. When you get into your ATRs, you're going to say, I thank God for Apostle Ely, because this is going to help your journey to be a lot smoother. I didn't say easy, but foundational teaching makes life easier for you. When you start having your trials, things are happening to you, you'll be able to know how to take a proactive approach to any problem or situation and break it down to the lowest common denominator. I believe in that. All right. Let's see what's going on in here. We want to say thank you so much, you guys. Who's over here in my TikTok land? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Look, got so much Sagittarius. All right. Thank you for the rose. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Much love to you as well. I appreciate that. All right. I'm trying to give y'all opportunity, because I told you I came on earlier and I got to go to work tomorrow. But I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope this is helping. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, Minister Mario. Okay. Oh, wrong pen. Minister Mario. Hey guys, if you have not, oh, hello Aquarius. Thank you so much from North Carolina. If you guys have not gone on my website, order support those bath bombs. They're only $5. And don't forget my products either now. But I definitely want to push those bath bombs because we've been hearing some really, really good reports over those bath bombs. Also, thank you so much, Monique Cancer 444. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And burn that for him. I also, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Zara _ the Alchemist. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, darling. Let me tell y'all something. As we grow and develop as a collective, Lakeesh, Alexander, thank you so much. Appreciate that. If as you guys and I think I did say thank you to Mama Brooks. Thank you so much, darling. Let me tell y'all just making me get emotional. Mama Brooks, thank you for the Cash App, darling. Y'all are truly good to me. I appreciate that. And y'all, let me tell you something. God is blessed. This is why, and this is a part of my teaching. I be trying to tell y'all, you do not lose anything treating people right. And if somebody don't appreciate you treating them right, guess what? They the one losing. You ain't gonna lose nothing because God is not gonna forget your labor of love. But God has blessed me with some very unique, beautiful people, and they are consistent. Let me tell you something. They are very consistent in their support with me, checking up on me, very consistent, and I'm so appreciative. And I'm talking about every form of zodiac, air signs, water signs, earth signs, fire signs. The support that God has blessed me with through my social media platform, I am very grateful. I hear a lot of horror stories with other spiritualists. That ain't my testimony. I do deal with some things here and now, but most of the people are very, very supportive of me, and I truly appreciate that. And let me tell y'all something. It don't cost you nothing to give a damn. I think that's a word all by itself. It don't cost you nothing, sir and ma'am. No matter if you in Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Ifa, Santeria, just actually caring and stop using that excuse about everybody hurt you. Be healed and be made whole. Do the work, because that's a part of my teaching too. All right? I really, really appreciate what you guys are doing out here. And for Apostle Ely, and I want to say also to you guys that are in here in my TikTok world, sending those beautiful gifts. I appreciate that as well. I'm going to tell y'all something. Even though I like to live in abundance, I have learned in my teaching to be thankful for the small things. As my mom would say, small, but thank you, Lord. Thank you, King. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. When it comes down to spiritual growth, guys, let me tell you something. It is our responsibility to push those. Peace and blessings to you as well. Push those people or those vessels that you have deemed worthy of your energy, your time, your effort, and your resource. And get this content out there, because eventually it is going to be able to help way more people than it is helping now. And it's helping a lot of people. But once we get to YouTube, once we get 1,000 plus subscribers, that is going to open a whole nother avenue of blessings and opportunity. And once we get to 10,000 on TikTok, like we are so close to the finish line on a lot of this stuff. I am excited. I can just my godmother and godfather are talking about how my channel is going to blow up and how it's going to expand and grow. Listen, I'm excited for myself, but I'm also excited that some of you are excited for me, and you're going to be a continual support through this whole process and see what the end going to be. And I'm going to tell you what the end going to be. It's going to be glorious, because my latter shall be greater than my former. All right, Minister Mario, is that everybody? All right, guys, I thank you so very much. Apostle Ely thanks you, TikTok. please, guys, if you do not mind, join my YouTube account and comment under those videos. Hit those like button, subscribe, and comment under these videos when after we go off of air. Okay? All right. Thank you so very much. All right. God bless. All right. Let's get with it. All right, Mama Brooks, thank you so much, darling. Appreciate you. Lakeish Alexander, thank you so much. Monique 444, thank you. Minister Mario, thank you as well. My road dog. Mama Susan, thank you. T Carter, thank you, sweetheart. She is such an awesome Scorpio. Madame May, thank you so much. That's the other Scorpio from Louisville, Kentucky. Thank you. Brother Johnny, Sister Jackie, so consistent and supportive. Thank you so much. Sister Trerana been riding with me for a long time. Thank you, darling. Miss Kathy, thank you so very much. I don't want to forget nobody. Kimberly Peoples, awesome. Miss Tanya Cutler, thank you so much, darling, for your support and love. Angie, when you get a chance, darling, get that blue tiger eye from my website. You're going to need it. That jealousy, they jealous. Don't let nobody interfere in your journey, darling, please. Make sure you got everything you need. Keep yourself clean. Kimberly Peoples, she ride with me hard, and I appreciate her so very much. And I think we got Monique 444, got her, Mama Susan, and T Carter. All right, I think Ian is still at work. Good night, Brother Johnny. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Much love to you.